I was just down bad. Like back in the day, I was broke. I remember days as a kid just feeling embarrassed cause I had to ask for a coat. My mama won't have no help cause niggas mistreated her. She had her back on the ropes.
Yeah, man. Long awaited type shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Them all get right, man.
All right.
Yeah, we good to go?
All right, cool.
Sir.
You gonna go ahead and you gonna me jump it off?
Yeah, hop off.
Shit, what's up, man? We back. It's the Allegiance Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Very special guest today, man. Very special guest today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hottest in the city right now.
Yes, sir. That boy Youngcombo, man. Let's get it, man. Coming out of Henderson, North Carolina, 252.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? We got Youngcombo. I'm Hunt, and
hey, Maul.
We back with another one, man. You know what I'm saying? Episode 4. Shouts out to everybody that's rocking with us. Subscribe, like, all that good shit. But we jumping in today, man, with Youngcombo. But you know what I'm saying? Start off by thanks for sliding, man. You know what I'm saying,
you already know, bro. It's nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I see something going on like this, you know, I just like to come through and support, man. You know what I'm saying? As much as I can. So
that's real.
Yeah, dog.
That's real, man.
Yeah, we really happy to get you on here, man. We know you got a lot of things going on right now, a lot of stuff you working on, a lot of things to be looking forward to. So I know you close from all already, so this was really easy to make happen. So I'm glad we made it happen early.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Really happy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So to go ahead and get into it, dog, just like kind of talk about what you got going on right now and what you working on, what everybody could be looking forward to and things like that.
Well, shoot, what I got going on right now is like work for real. Like since I came in, you know, this year I just been working, you know, as much as I can, putting in a little overtime. Been like, you know, money managing a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I've been having this thing like where like every 2 weeks I like put $500 in the savings. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint been, you know, job working. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been doing that. I've been trying to like just like this year I'm gonna like focus on like trying to find that one hit song instead of like making a bunch of songs like I used to. Like I'm gonna just focus on like finding that one song that I could like put time into. You know what I'm saying? And really get buzzing, you feel what I'm saying? Because if I just keep doing songs and songs, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the point? Like it's all right to be consistent, but like it's like where I'm at in my career right now, I need that one song that's gonna grab the attention, and then when I grab the attention, you know what I'm saying, then start being consistent because they gonna want to hear me more.
I think that's actually a really interesting point when you think about it, because like if we talking about artists, I guess, or musicians, whatever the case may be, whatever kind of music you make, where do you find the balance in like chasing that hit or like going and pushing to grow your audience? Because I feel like for you, I see you so much, you push a lot of content, right? Yeah. So like I feel like that's what I was doing when I first started getting into the music and shit, and I kind of was at a point in the same spot, but maybe not growth so wise, you know what I'm saying? So for you, I feel like you really consistent with the content. How do you feel you can balance that, considering your fans are so used to getting it back to back? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. I feel like, see with that, I feel like if I like drop like a little snippet here and there or something like that, give them a little taste, you feel me, of, you know, what I'm doing, then, you know, they'll stay on the board, because I do worry about like fans eventually leaving or supporters eventually getting like, you know, tired of waiting and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, that's real.
Yeah.
More checking on lives and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you early, you could be on the live tapped in, man. This is a real early look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to ask you this too, dog. So like, I feel like you talked about earlier, like how you like money managing a little bit better and doing that. Like you talked about the music. Obviously, that's like part of it, part of like your success. But you working like outside of like your music, like real life situations.
Shoot, for real, like this dietitian joint, you know what I'm saying? I really been pushing that. You feel what I'm saying? I've been working at the hospital. I got my dietary certification, so it's like, you know, that's a blessing. You feel what I'm saying?
Congrats, bro.
I wanted to I feel like I just wanted to have a backup plan. I feel like if I was to get in the medical field with just certain, like it could just be the smallest part, you know what I'm saying? Like I could move somewhere and I'll always be needed, so I wouldn't have to worry about falling off. You feel what I'm saying? So when I got the dietary certification, it was like, okay, you know, I'm needed now. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of a program, not a program, but like like a group, you know what I'm saying? A team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm part of, a team that is like, okay, if I was to move, I could talk to my, like my general manager or something like that and be like, okay, well, I'm going to this location, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what's in the area where I could, I could still come in Monday, you know what I'm saying? Still have income rolling in instead of leaving the organization and having to find a whole nother job.
That's real.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
and like I see you playing it smart on all cases. It's not that like you don't believe in yourself. You just you really work in the system and understanding that like it's more out here and you can always grab for more.
Foundation, building your foundation.
Yeah, you know facts. So yeah, that's for the most part. You know what I'm saying? What I've been doing outside of music is like trying to stay consistent and keep income rolling in with the field that I'm working in. You know what I'm saying?
Up, bro.
So.
Yeah, congrats, bro, too, on the dietary.
Nah, definitely appreciate
that's tough,
you, bro.
for sure. What do you feel like is the toughest part in balancing that? Like, while really working to continue to push your dreams and aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that a little bit. I feel like that's a real important thing.
With like balancing it, it's like, of course, I got to give my time to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The time away from music, but if I'm being 100% honest, though, it's not too hard, actually. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at it and I be like, damn, I be getting booked for shows. I have a show here. You know what I'm saying? I had to do this. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that. But it's really not that bad as I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? It's all about time and managing the time. You know what I'm saying? Real. Managing the time. Because I recently just, like, no cap, I recently just did a show in Pennsylvania and shit. I got it with Lil Sky's DJing joint. He was having this like event, so I performed the joint. So I had went out there and shout out to DJ Rello, man, my boy DJ Rello. But I had went out there, did that, you know what I'm saying, did the show. It was like a 3.5 hour drive away, you know what I'm saying. I was gonna make it regardless though, no matter what. I had to work the next morning. So I took the 3 hour drive, you feel what I'm saying, got back in got back 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe. And then got right back up at like 7 o'clock, went straight to the, you know what I'm saying, to work, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's about that determination, you know what I'm saying, that dedication, you know what I'm saying, how bad you want it. That's just how I be asking myself, like, how bad I want it for real, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's all the journey, you know what I'm saying, in the end. So yeah, that's how I look at that joint, man.
Just really, how do you look at it? Like making memories? Or is it more so like this what it take and I'm doing it?
I feel like both.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like both. The memory part is like, man, this definitely is memories. You know what I'm saying? This definitely stuff to look back at. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I be telling myself, like, I'm grinding to make it. I want to make it, of course, but I'm not in no rush no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't satisfied, but I'm satisfied. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you never supposed to be satisfied, of course, but it's like, I ain't putting too much stress on myself. Like, damn, I ain't reached this level or this mark because, you know what I'm saying, I got stuff to really look back on and be like, okay, I did that for real. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, I did that. I was there before. You feel what I'm saying? I was with these people, or, you know what I'm saying, I performed in front of this amount of people, or, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I can say that. I can say that I did that. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So if I didn't reach that point that I want to make it to in my career, you know what I'm saying, it'll be like, okay, you got some stuff to look back at for real, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much made it, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't make it to where the other people made it to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real. So, I think that's a real gem, because that's why I really asked you, because I feel like some people don't really learn to enjoy the process of things. And me and Maul talk about that all the time, but like, I feel like every moment and every step of the process, like there's beauty in it, whether it's tough or good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you said, only 4 hours of sleep. It's a lot of people probably watching right now. They'll be like, what the fuck? He out of his mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like for you, it's like, man, I'm going to go get it. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
I jokingly said this earlier. I was going to drop the gym. But when he said that, like he explained that story, it made me instantly think about it. But my cousin told me earlier, man, I always bring up his quotes, but he said, you already there. I told him, I was like, bro, I'm about to build this empire. He was like, it's already there, bro. Like, your success is already there.
Real.
Like,
it's already there.
You're not even tripping no more, bro. You just like, you satisfied where you at right now, and knowing that at the end of the day, everything you do to now to then is putting you into a position.
Yeah,
bro.
leading to that moment.
So you build it on top of your success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not starting off with success. You building on top of it.
You're there
You feel what I'm
already.
saying?
In this moment right now, you're there. That's the moment. Bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I literally just posted a quote on my Instagram just on some humble shit, like thinking, like sitting down, you know what I'm saying, being in the room, because I'm in the ISS room, but like it was like, stop looking for opportunities you haven't worked for yet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Facts.
for everybody else that might be listening, just take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But keep going, man. But
I want to ask you this too, yo.
Yeah.
For like young dudes coming up, right?
Yeah.
Like, what type of advice would you give them?
That's a good question, bro.
very
Like,
good.
I say open your eyes early. You know what I'm saying? Get you a financial strength early. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't control what a person do at a certain age. No matter how no matter how bad you try. You know what I'm saying? That's what parents say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I tried. You know, my heart is with them, but it's like they're gonna do what they want to do regardless. So it gets to the point where you gotta tell them the truth. Like, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, play it smart, man. Don't mess up your record early. You know what I'm saying? Just play it smart for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and keep your circle tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to the point where like you don't want to meet new people, or, you know, but just be smart about it. Be smart about the people you surround yourself with, because it's easily to get caught in a situation just by being around the wrong person with the wrong mindset.
That's real. You
know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
You feel me? It can happen on any random day. You know what I'm saying? Like this, or a person around you. You know what I'm saying? They get in a situation, like a hectic situation, a bad situation. They threw like a certain amount of salt on their name. You know what I'm saying? Around in the area, and then you know that person. You was hanging around that person. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't know that person had that side to them. So now it's like, by you being in a corner, it gotta put you in a situation like, oh, am I gonna ride for this person knowing he won't? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
That's real.
Make sure you around people that can hold themselves accountable for what they, for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas don't hold themselves accountable for their actions. They don't like to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just be around people that's willing to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? That won't put you in no tough situation, you know what I'm saying? No tough spot, no tough situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really fuck with somebody and that's really your dog, you know what I'm saying? They won't want to put you in a tough situation, a tight situation, you know what I'm saying? Where you got to question certain things because they taking accountability already. You know what I'm saying? So they not. Yes, that's how that,
Yeah, that's
bro.
respect.
And you don't
taking accountability, bro.
You don't really know that until you go through it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
facts,
we older,
facts.
like we understand that completely, but when
Facts,
you're a young
facts,
man,
man.
they don't understand that, yo.
They don't understand it, man. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, even when I was a little younger, bro, I wish I had a little more guidance. But I can say one thing about myself, bro. I always move smart, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always move smart, man. Like I knew what to do and what not to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and some people know what not to do and they still do it. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I've made mistakes before, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit here like I'm perfect. But it's to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Niggas take too big leap of faith, you know what I'm saying, with certain things that they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then when they get caught up, they like, oh, damn, man, like, I wish I could have did it this way, or damn, man, I wish I would have, took this route. But the whole time you could have, but you just ain't play your cards right. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think like you was talking about earlier, like it's really about who you put yourself around. So
yeah,
and I think you do that really well just from outside looking in. I know this the first time we meeting in person and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think I see you put yourself around people that have similar aspirations as you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I think that's a big thing. If you got an interest or something you want to succeed in, put yourself around people that succeeding in that field. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Facts.
Bro, the funny thing about it is, bro, like, how I know AJ, bro, is I work with him, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, so like,
Yeah.
bro, funny story, bro. Like, I remember we was doing like this one job, bro. We was carrying something, And bro, like we going down the hill. Bro almost dropped the damn thing on me, bro. I'm like,
oh yeah,
that joke was funny. But like at the same time, like that's how we kind of built our relationship on some like just funny shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like quiet as hell, and this motherfucker is outspoken. But bro is the coolest motherfucker y'all ever meet, bro. Like. And I'm not trying to. Like,
that's real, bro. That's real. That's real.
Like, all that
man, it's love. Motherfuckers be trying to find a reason to hate.
Facts, dog.
Yeah,
Facts,
like nah.
dog.
Give motherfuckers they flowers too. Let's talk about that. Give people they flowers.
Oh
man.
yeah. Speaking of that, giving people their flowers, bro. It's like, you know, when I came down here, bro, and I had discovered you, bro. You like I still got the the joint on my story where you can go in the story history. Like I had reposted Hunt, you know what I'm saying, like one of his music videos. You was speaking some real shit, dog. You was
that's love for sure.
Yeah. And that shit was like that shit was hard, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, this one of the hardest motherfuckers I done heard around here, and I had reposted. I'm like, man, that shit.
Yeah, that's love.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's like giving people their flowers, you know what I'm saying, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah, no, that's real, bro. And like
yeah.
I know a lot of people look at shit a little bit different, bro. But like bro, everybody I fuck with, bro, and the reason why I fuck with guys is just legit, like, bro, if you want to be successful, bro, like, you're on my wavelength, bro. Like, 'cause at the same time, like, I want to see everybody around me eat. Because at the end of the day, that doesn't take nothing away from me. Yo.
That's real.
Like, that's real.
If you pushing for something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
But like, what's your focus now, man? Like, what's like?
Yeah, what can the people be looking forward to right now?
Yeah, I know people want to hear that.
For sure.
Definitely be looking forward to this music video I had did, dog, in Richmond, man. That shit was creative, professional as hell. Quality is 6K for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's great.
You feel me? Like commercial quality. You feel what I'm saying? Pretty much to sum it up like that. Like that was my first time ever doing some like real setup, like video set type shit. Like man, that shit, you know. And it was to the song where I feel like genuinely in my heart that's the one. You feel what I'm saying? Like
it's real.
And that joint hard, man. So definitely be ready for that, yo. It was some sample type joint. You feel what I'm saying? And I had spent like 600 on the music video. You know what I'm saying? Which is not much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would kind of work with me. You know what I'm saying? But me doing this so long, it's like I know how to finesse ways. We was in one location the whole time, but you ain't gonna be able to tell when you see the video. You know what I'm saying? Budgeting. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the studio, the studio time, like the studio, like the like a real recording, like a white wall studio. You know what I'm saying? I had did like some different type shit, and just so happened to be the studio was that like he had like another part to it. You know what I'm saying? Like a back room. Bro be having like old collectives and all this stuff and all this collective and stuff. So we set up a whole nother video set. You know what I'm saying? In the next room. Then he had to go to another location. Then you know what I'm saying? Like. Had set up like the speakers, the fog monitor and shit.
Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
But yeah, man, that's that shit, man. That shit gonna be amazing. So it's like I'm saving right now. I ain't really been, I dropped last year, but I ain't really been. I ain't dropped nothing since January 1st, and we going into March. So I feel like I'm finna really go March Madness on them, you know what I'm saying? Go for a little March Madness run.
That's real.
And this music video right here, I feel like I'm going to really push that joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, push it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had Say Cheese hit me back. You know what I'm saying? That's a gem. You know what I'm saying? That's an opportunity for me that, you know what I'm saying, I can walk into, and the people that's around me, you know what I'm saying, that I can, give off the opportunity to, you feel what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
Connections, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? I ain't doing nothing but opening doors slightly, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And by Say Cheese hit me back, like, it's like, okay, that's a platform I could, utilize, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta really, come strong, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go that big, you know what I'm saying? Put that much money into, a song, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I just been waiting, perfecting my craft, all types of junk, you feel what I'm saying? And, I ain't gonna get too much away, you know what I'm saying? But the song is definitely like my first song with HD wave quality. You know about the wave quality, the audio file wave. It's a HD wave. So it's like the highest of the highest quality you can get. You feel? That's my first time doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you dropping a lot of gems right now that we probably going.
It's just breezing over.
Man.
A lot of people are not going to understand the language, but like, basically what he talking about right now is like, when you record and when you go on your laptop, you naturally get like, first you get a regular like recording audio file. It transfers over to a waveform, and when it transfers, the audio basically, whether you can hear it or not, it slightly changes every time you transfer that audio or convert it over,
and it sharpens. So long story short, the HD wave that he's talking about is like the highest quality, and it's like the cleanest, crispest noise naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like as naturally as possible. You can hear it in the ear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
it's like,
a lot of people ain't even really aware of sound that well to really understand that. But like, if you make music, you get that.
That's
you know
grind,
what I'm saying?
Bro. That's the product.
Yeah,
of, like,
facts.
You really trying to get into
you care about your quality. You care about what you doing, what you work whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's your art at the end of the day.
Yeah, I didn't even notice like the wave file was better until like I think like 2019. I had like transferred my first wave audio file, and that shit was so sharp, and it sounded so good. I'm like, yo, what the like? I'm like, yo, bro, this shit sounds so sharp, so good, bro. So ever since then, I really been, doing that instead of MP3. You know what I'm saying? It make a big difference, of course. You know what I'm saying?
I think especially what you talking about when you first updid your first file. I really want to ask, like, what made you really get into the whole rapping and music? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where it all started.
I don't like putting nobody in a box and just saying rapper. That's why I say artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what made you want to become an artist? You know what I'm saying?
If I'm being completely honest, bro, I've been doing it for so long, bro. Like I was like literally like young, like 7 years old, 8 years old rapping. You know what I'm saying? And it just came so naturally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I just been doing it for so long, like years, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say I've been rapping since 9 years old, technically, but I feel like I had it in me since like 7 to 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Just the wanting to do music. I've been rapping for a long ass time, man. When I think about it, I was freestyling over Drake beat. It was like Over. You remember Over?
Yeah.
And it was another one, but I was freestyling over those beats. Lord knows when that song came. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like when I think, I'm like, dang, well, yeah, I've been rapping for a good solid minute. You know what I'm saying? I got people that can vouch, you know what I'm saying, for me, that can say like, okay, yeah, he been at it. You know what I'm saying? I've been Youngcombo since 2015. Yeah, so I got that name out of Generator. I was so smart. That's what I'm saying. That's another thing, a part of me being smart. I went into Google and I had put in a Google generator. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a rap. I put in like rap names that ain't been used. So they pull up a generator, you know what I'm saying, that generates and it runs through the whole market to make sure that nobody else got your name. And I the first one came out the Young, and then the second one was the Combo. So I'm like, yo, I just went with Youngcombo, bro. And it's crazy, like how much I'd have made a name for myself since that time. You know what I'm saying? Being like 15 years old, you know what I'm saying, on your phone trying to generate a rap name, and then you done went years. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 8-9 years in, or like 8? Yeah, like 8 years in 2015. Yeah, like 8 years. Yeah, like 8 years. Yeah, I lit him up all to be like, yeah, but I'm like 8 years in, bro, making a name for myself, bro, and like, you know what I'm saying, like even the people that's not still with me listen to my music consistently, like they know who Youngcombo is. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that matters. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that be meaning something to me. Like you know who Youngcombo is, bro. Like you know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? And some people can act like they don't know me, but like you know who I am. You just seen my face before. You know
they probably watching right now.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
They still gonna act that way.
Yeah, so it's like you know who I am, and that's all that matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Making a name for yourself, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
I remember you telling me. I think we might have been out or something like that, but I remember you saying this. It was like, yo, I don't think you understand. Like, you know me as AJ, but like these people know me as Youngcombo.
Youngcombo, like a alternate me. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's like it's you
like
regardless, but it's just
yeah.
It's just like is you amplified. Like it's dope, bro. It's
like this how I explain it. Like Youngcombo, like right there, like AJ right here. Like I'm just sitting here, you know, looking. Oh, hold on, headphones came on.
You good, man.
You can see it right on there. Hold on. But yeah, I'm about to really explain this joint. Youngcombo right there. I'm in the from the outside looking in at myself. You know what I'm saying? Just building myself. Just looking at Youngcombo. Like, okay, what can I do to, you know, make this better? What can I do to? It's just like looking at a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
and trying to figure out like what you know, or in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? The mirror, like, damn, what can I do better? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like AJ and Youngcombo definitely two different people. You know what I'm saying? It may sound crazy, like of course I'm the same person, but you know if you know, you know what I'm saying. If you feel where I'm coming from, you get why I say that. It's just like I look at it just like Superman type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like almost almost like Youngcombo is like you in your fullest expression.
Yeah, bro, just like a superhero, bro, just like Spider-Man or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you let it all loose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like Youngcombo is a name I created for myself. You know what I'm saying? I built it a image. You know what I'm saying? I built it a solid, you know, image. You know what I'm saying? For myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like I did that for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's not on birth records. Ain't nobody do that for me. That was me.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Fully activated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd your peoples think, like what they think about you getting into music and everything and really I guess pursuing what you doing right now, like at the beginning?
I know a lot. Like honestly, like a lot of them probably ain't think I'd make it this far. You know what I'm saying?
But was the support there?
Not really. I feel like it was kind of like brushed off. You feel what I'm saying? Like I felt like, oh yeah, he rapping. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it won't fully there. Like, oh let me get my my nephew or little cousin or your grandson or something like that, like oh let me invest in this way, you know what I'm saying, or let me do this for them, you know what I'm saying, to further them, and you know what I'm saying, it was just always me on my own, you know what I'm saying, having to make everything happen for myself, you know what I'm saying, like yeah I'm rapping, but ain't nobody really like come like really try to like lift me up or like invest in what I got going on for real or something like that, or willing to invest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or just try to branch out and help you meet people.
Branch out, yeah.
I think that's real interesting though, because I feel like a lot of people don't get the support they looking for. Like, how did you battle through that? Like, what was your mechanisms on like mentally getting through that? You know what I'm saying, and really fighting that battle on your own.
I would just have to tell myself like everybody not gonna support you. Everybody not gonna show you love. Not gonna show you love. Everybody not gonna believe in you. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna see the same vision that you see. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's sad to say it, but you gotta get like to a certain point to really fully catch people's attention. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know that's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, I do think about, I'm not too selfish. It's like, I do think about it like, can you blame them? You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's like, you never know like who really taking themselves serious for real, or, you know, unless you really matching the gas and putting your foot down on shit, you know what I'm saying? You really standing on it, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody not gonna support me, you feel what I'm saying?
And I want to ask you this too, right? I think that like that mental power just to keep going, and like not stop and don't give a fuck what wall you hit and to overcome it at the end of the day. Like, what made you like think that way?
Like, I don't know. It's just my drive, you know. Like what I said a little bit earlier is like how bad I wanted it, you know what I'm saying? Like I question myself, I'll hold accountability, I'll be judgmental with myself, I'll judge myself the right way, you know what I'm saying? With all that, you know, so yeah, that's just how
I see it as really just a self-reflection of yourself and just understanding that at the end of the day, like this situation might be hard, but like I'm gonna overcome it at the end of the day.
Yeah, facts. So. I probably ain't fully answer his question. I do be sidetrack with my answers. I do that all the time.
You good. I actually got a little connection I was thinking about just because we was talking about support and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just from the outside looking in, dog, I really want to commend you on the way that, I guess from what you talking about, how you grown from your experiences.
Yeah.
I know I just met you, but just from what I've heard in this 30 minutes, like, I really feel like from you coming up, maybe not getting that support and understanding that everybody might not fuck with you, see the vision, whatever the case may be, like, for you to be the type person you are right now, and I see you support so many other people that might not get that support from others, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely
I really fuck with that,
people,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, I commend you for that, and like definitely from growing into like a real supportive person, because it's definitely a lot of people you supporting that I know probably ain't getting the support from people closer to them.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, so I fuck with that, bro.
And it's like, I love to support people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love to support people. I've never been like a hating kind of person. You'll hit that, Jamal. Yeah. I just peeped that joint. But I love to support people, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I love to support people, bro. Like, you know, cause I know like people just be needing that support, be needing that, you know, that voice in their ear sometimes. Some people can be like, I mean, I don't need nobody, but everybody needs somebody. You know what I'm saying? Real. Everybody needs somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? One person that you probably ain't known all your life, you know what I'm saying? A new person come around and probably open your eyes to something different that you know, that you've been missing this whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, like with time don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I noticed, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like, you know, no new friends or I'll never change or, if you ain't my day one, and so it's like, I don't even believe in that no more. You know what I'm saying? A stranger can make you rich. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You feel what I'm saying? Meet new people can uplift you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff like that. And people that be like, oh, I'll never change. I look at them kind of funny because it's like, what you mean you'll never change, dude? That's what you're supposed to do. You supposed to evolve. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to, you know, you know. So it's like, even if it's in the slightest detail. Yeah.
Yeah, man, a little commercial break, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Probably throw a snippet of that new combo in there or something. What I'm saying?
Got to.
Shit. Let them all get back, man. Combo had the methods, man. I think y'all probably can see it look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just to brighten up the room a little bit.
Hell yeah. Combo had some methods on them. But
yes, sir.
Just to jump back in where we was at, man, I think you was kind of talking about how people don't really, you know what I'm saying, want to have a team, talking about support and things like that. So I think to kind of segue, I wanted to come back and talk about like what we trying to do is the Allegiance podcast. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what we try and do, dog, is, like you said, bring people like-minded around that can support each other and make sure that we pushing everybody that come on here. And like me and Maul talked about, ultimate goal, dog, we want to make sure everybody that come on here get opportunities.
Facts.
So we want to help everybody get in position and do things like that. So just to get back into it, dog. But what, my bad, I'm stumbling, rumbling.
You good.
Yeah.
Let's dive into some more questions. What's your kind of your end goal of all of this? What you got going on right now?
What you mean by
like where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Like you ain't even gotta be 10 years.
Not even 10. Like
5, 4, 3.
Yeah. What's some goals you got in the near future, the far future?
I definitely say like financially comfortable. You know what I'm saying? With the stuff that I know and know what I could do, definitely see myself financially comfortable.
What defines that for you?
I say like,
that's a deep question. I know.
I say like having a 10 to look at. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my first 10. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 piece. You know what I'm saying? But not only like 10, but like just be at like a 20, 30. You know what I'm saying? Easily.
And just build on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just to look at, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, if I would have knew what I knew now, you know what I'm saying, and had the mindset I had now, like a year and a half ago or so, like, man, bro, I'd be up so like,
that's
oh
real.
My God, bro. Like, I'd be up so much, bro. And it's crazy when I think about it. But it's like everything happened for a reason. So, you know, time, everything comes with time too. So it's like you live and you learn. So I can't dwell on it too much. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of has your like connections done for you? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
What you like?
Like your connections that you've made in the past with like certain people. Like,
Oh.
obviously that's made a big impact on your career and then what you're doing. Like, what has that done for you?
Well, definitely with the shows, you know, having connections and knowing people, it's been giving me the opportunity to step on stage a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a problem I had, you know. Getting booked for shows, winning that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to be on stage. And that's like I done walked into that opportunity a little bit more just by like having connections, like you said, like having connections, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
So,
Can you, one thing I definitely wanted to talk about jumping on here, like obviously you done addressed it, like you from North Carolina. What is it like for you coming to a new city, you know what I'm saying, not really knowing nobody, trying to, like you said, build a name for yourself and give yourself an image and like make sure everybody know what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, especially jumping into a whole new environment. I feel like that's something a lot of people talk about doing but don't really execute a lot of the time. So like I commend you for that and definitely wanted to talk about what's that like for you.
It felt like a reset, you know what I'm saying? Moving to a new city, it felt like a reset, you know what I'm saying? You new to the environment, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't say too much about you because they, you know, a lot of people don't know a lot. So they only know what you want them to know, you know what I'm saying, based off the new you, because in people that you know since day one, you still the same to them in their eyes because they don't see the growth in you. Because sometimes some people are stuck in their ways. They don't want to see the growth in you. They don't want to accept that, you know, this a new you. You're not the old you. You feel what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like it was a restart on that, you know what I'm saying, and giving me a chance to, you know, letting certain things be known, like, okay, this is how I want to be looked at, you know what I'm saying, or this is how I want this to be, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a second chance in a way. You know, it's all depending on how you looking at it. So that's how I feel about that.
The gems, bro.
Yeah, that's real. What do you think for you was the biggest challenge, like coming to a new city, like especially like why Charlottesville? Let me ask that. Why Charlottesville?
I moved up here with my brother, you know what I'm saying, when I was going through a lot of depression and stuff and was kind of like down bad. My brother had kind of like pulled me up out of the trenches and stuff, so you know that kind of helped me out a little bit. So I moved up here with him, but that's like the only family. Bro. Yeah, that's the only family I got for real. You know, up here. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm up here by myself. So it was definitely kind of a challenge. I was working 2 jobs at first, you know what I'm saying, riding a bike to work, you know what I'm saying, and catching buses and stuff like that, just finessing ways, you know what I'm saying. This was like in 2022. This was like in 2020. So
COVID and all that.
Yeah.
3 years ago, man.
So you really reset, and not even downplaying anything, but like you really reset at visually the worst time.
Yeah.
And really went through that, and I would say came out on top. You know what I'm saying? You definitely doing well for yourself, dog.
I appreciate that, dog. It definitely was a challenge, though. You know what I'm saying? It's sad when I think about it, but I was like 20 years old, and I ain't even seen my first 1,000 yet. I had wanted to see my first 1,000. You know what I'm saying? In 2020, it's like, you know, I just look at 1,000 like, man, when I see 1,000, I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be so up. And it's like the way I look at money now, it's like, damn, I can't believe I used to, you know, really think, you know what I'm saying? And that lets you know right there, though, that I really came from a hard, you know, place, you know what I'm saying, to make it up out of. So yeah, man, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying. When I think about it, look back at it, like I used to really look at $1,000 like I was like, man, like I was up.
Yeah, it's beauty in the struggle, though, for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, dog.
Facts.
I feel like, especially just hearing you talk about it here on the podcast today, like a lot of the things that you went through and faced in recent time, all the way back to when you was a youngin', just based on what we done heard, dog. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You done faced a lot, so you done overcame a lot. You done had a few trials and tribulations. You done had your adversity. and you ready for more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
and I
facts.
think that's what makes a strong person and a good person. You know what I'm saying? You went through it and came out who you are by staying true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? You didn't change yourself for nobody. From what I done heard, and you've been doing your thing, dog, and I really respect what you got going on.
Facts, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, but let me go ahead and make it hot, man. I gotta go ahead. Yeah, I know y'all really been waiting on that combo freestyle for sure, though. Yeah,
go ahead and end it out with the finale. You know what I'm saying?
Combo, we can get a freestyle combo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. We gonna go ahead and get combo going, man.
A lot of shit going on this
podcast, man.
A lot of shit been going. Look. A lot of things been going on, but I just stay to myself. Cause mentally and physically I've been restraining myself. Constantly just fighting battles with personal things that rattle with me, and I just can't handle, but I'm holding myself. It's like depression, like an ex that just won't leave you alone. Cause you can block it away, but it's still popping your phone. And it really messed me up knowing my pops was at home. I barely knew him, only his name, but I stood by his throne. And I think hard on that. Bro, you got a son, come be a part of that. Bro, you got a son, that nigga great, like bro, you started that. I know you probably think you real, cause soon as I sign a deal, you probably tell me how you feel and show me where your heart was at. I'm glad that I was broke, cause it showed me how I can fix the shit. Auntie had the crack pot cooking up in the kitchen shit. Uncle had the crack rock lighting up in the kitchen shit, while grandpa in the living room lighting them up a singing shit. This real shit. This real shit.
Down bad. Like back in the day, I was broke. I remember days as a kid just feeling embarrassed cause I had to ask for a coat. My mama won't have no help cause niggas mistreated her. She had her back on the ropes. Working like 3 jobs, knowing that she tired. I was so young that I didn't know. Had a hard time literally finding my way like crackheads giving directions. I used to talk